was the last day before Christmas break in first grade, and the snow wasn't sticking outside. And the classroom was dark, just like the overcast, rotten weather outside. As I remember, I had a nasty head cold all week, doubling my hopes for a snow day that never came. The cold was so bad, looking at lights hurt. So rather than watch the old stop-motion Christmas movie like the rest of the kids, I hung out in the back of the classroom, sitting Indian style, looking out the window that extended to the floor. It was snowing, but the predominant weather was the overwhelming fog. The window was at the very corner of the rectangular brick school building, and just outside was the playground. But only the monster was in view. The monster was the big green play equipment we couldn't play on after it rained or snowed. As the movie progressed, the fog started to overtake the monster. I did my best to think of the days when the weather allowed us to play on the monster. It was getting harder to see. And then I noticed some movement on the monster. A kid like me. Not an older kid like a 5th grader, definitely younger. He was looking over the railing towards me. Not at me per se, it was too foggy to know what he was looking at, but in my general direction. And then another kid from further back. He came and tapped on the first kid's shoulder and then quickly ran away, and the first kid took pursuit. I noticed more and more children, all young ones like me. It wasn't the right weather to be outside, and I'd be out there with him if it was my grade, so with the rest of the class. I turned my head away from the window to get my teacher's attention, but we were alone. I remember they were having problems with the popcorn machine, but you'd think they'd leave behind at least one teacher. Looking outside again, I began to pick up on some bad behavior. The kids were walking up the slide and jumping over the safety railing, and jumping from the spin bar to the monkey bar, which you weren't supposed to do. Also tag, they were playing tag on the monster. I didn't see any teachers around. Then a kid got on top of the thing that covers the big slide. The kid jumped up and down like a maniac before slipping off. The other kids stopped moving for a moment, and then raced to surround the fallen child, right as the fog approached the window more ferociously. My teacher showed up, and the overwhelming smell of buttery popcorn made me throw up instantly. And they took me to the nurse's office. I puked again in the nurse's bathroom and heard a screaming child in the office while doing it. When I came out, no one was there but my mom to take me home.